Fire in the pit barrel hole, let's cook a pig. And I mean that almost literally. It's about 1/4 of a pig. Stay tuned. Good morning to you from my backyard. I haven't even had my coffee yet. What I got here, this monster you're looking at, is a 25-pound pork leg. This puppy is like 1/4 of a pig. It's a big one. I've trimmed it up real nice. I left the skin on the back part of the leg, but I took the skin off the top and the back. And what I'm going to do now is rub them down with some Sang stir-fry oil. You know all about that. You know all about Sang stir-fry oil. That's what I use for my binder. A lot of people use mustard. Some people use vegetable oil or whatever they have. I use the beautiful garlic flavor of Sang's stir-fry oil. Get that on there. Then I've got some of the amazing Tango Joe's porchetta rub. I hope you can see that. This is a new product from Tango Spice that he just got to the market, and it's amazing. It's an excellent rub for pork, and it works great on steak too. And if you would like to try some of this, stay tuned to the end of the video and I'll tell you how you might be able to get a bottle of it for free from me. I'm going to give away 2 bottles of it. So let me start sprinkling my porchetta rub on my pork. I got to be a little conservative with it because I already used some up on some steaks the other night, and I don't have a whole lot left. I'm probably going to use up all that's in this jar because this thing is humongous. A humongous piece of meat. I hope it fits in the pit barrel. I think it will. I want to get a good coating of this on there. This stuff is amazing. I love it. Porchetta rub. Tango Joe formulated this especially to make porchetta, but it's good on pork, and I found that it's excellent on steaks. I really like it on a steak. Alright, so I don't need to bore you with that, do I? I'm going to get him rubbed down. I'm going to get him hooked up. It looks good enough to eat already, doesn't it? And I'm going to get him on the pit barrel, and I'll show you what that looks like. It's already coming up to temp. And then we got like a 12-hour smoke ahead of us, maybe more. And I'll show you what it looks like when I get it on the pit barrel, so stay tuned. I got that monster in the pit. It's already started to generate some smoke. I got my temperature probe stuck into the middle of him. He's got to come up to 160 degrees before we can pull him and wrap him, which is going to be quite a trick, I'll tell you. And I got to put the other rod in there because you got to run that thing with both rods. Then I'm going to shut it and just let it rock and roll. I'm going to spritz it along the way. I've got some spritz made up with some apple cider vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, and soy sauce for my spritz in my spray bottle. And I'm going to spritz them about every 2 hours. But we're looking at a long, low and slow smoke right there. And I'm settled in for the day right here. We're gonna come back later and wrap him and stick him back in the pit barrel. And then while he's cooking in the wrap, I think we'll drink a beer. I got a very special beer for today. Hopefully it won't rain and we'll get this done and make this video. So stay tuned. Alright, my pork leg is at 160 and the bone is already trying to fall out of that thing. What we're going to do is wrap them in some foil. We're going to douse them with some beer, some supermarket beer, just a little bit to make some steam while he's in the foil. And I got to tell you, this thing is looking and smelling awesome. I need to take a swig of that for myself. I'm going to get them wrapped up and put them back on the pit barrel, wrapped up till we get to 190. And as soon as I get that done, I'm going to come back and we'll drink a beer. I got a very special beer for today. I'm going to double wrap him. Double wrap this puppy. He is gargantuan. This is a gargantuan pork leg right here. I'm going to wrap him up good. The aluminum foil double wrap. Get him in there. And we'll put him back on the pit barrel on the rack. We'll stick a thermometer back in them, and we'll run them for another few hours, as long as it takes to get to 190. Then we'll pull them. So stay tuned. I'm going to drink a beer next. Stay tuned. Ladies and gentlemen, may I introduce the Frosty Root Boy mug. Woohoo! And here's today's beer. Steam Whistle, Canada's Premium Pilsner. And I got this from a dude named the Green Bastard. And the Green Bastard's watchword is RTFO. So I've been dying to try this beer for a long time, because this dude that used to be on YouTube, but he hasn't posted in a long time, name of Paper Cuts 777. He's an amazing chef, and he always drinks this Pilsner, this Steam Whistle beer. So we're going to pour that out. I can't wait to taste this. I can't believe that guy. He never drinks anything but Steam Whistle beer. That's his go-to beer, and that's all he ever wants. Steam Whistle. It's a Pilsner, 5% alcohol by volume, and let's move that over a little bit right there. Okay, it's really cool brewery in Canada. Not much head to it. Roll. Let's take a sniff of that. Smells pretty good. It's got a kind of a lemony scent to it. I can't explain, but let's quaff the little bit of froth we got on there. Roll. What do you think? Wow, that is very, very good. I like it a lot. It's light and crisp and delicious. I can understand why Paper Cuts always drinks this beer. It's beautiful. It's almost sessionable at 5% alcohol. That's a beautiful beer. Well, my pork butt has just got back up to 160, so it's got another 30 degrees to go before we can pull it. So we might be doing this inside the house, because it might get dark and it might rain. Anyway, next shot will be of the pork butt being pulled, so stay tuned. Alright, my pork leg is done. I'm gonna pull that puppy apart and make myself a little sandwich. Scruffy brought me some guava mango barbecue sauce to try on there that his friend made. Let me get my gloves on. Man, this thing is smelling right, let me tell you what. Yeah. And I could tell by the way the bone is like so loose. Look at that bone. Pull that bone right out of there. No problem. There's one of the bones. There's 2 or 3 bones here. We're going to peel that off there. I'm just going to get in there with my fingers and just pull some of that off of there. Look at that. Don't that look good? Oh man. And that porchetta rub was awesome. Tango Joe, you got a winner with that porchetta rub, let me tell you what. So let me get a couple of pieces of that off of there. How's that look? I want to get a little bit on a piece of bread here and take a taste with some barbecue sauce. I can't get my gloves off. Alright, got my gloves off. Got a nice piece of Italian bread right here. I'm going to take some of that pork, get it on that bread. Don't that look beautiful? That is beautiful. Man alive, it's so beautiful. I can't tell you how awesome that pork is. Beautiful flavor. Gonna get that on that bread. Get a little bit of that barbecue sauce on there. This is guava mango barbecue sauce that some dude made up for him. Don't that look good? Let me get a taste of that. Boy, I'm going in. That is on point. Delicious. Awesome. Yeah, so there you go, babies. That's my pulled pork leg. It's still steaming, it's so hot. It's delicious. Let me tell you what, if you like this crap, you know, I always say, if you like this crap, please subscribe. Go down here. If you don't, go up in here and see my friend Ellen from Ellen's Cooking Kitchen Delights. I'm not sure what her channel's called. Go check out Ellen. She's always cooking something cool. Come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but I'll bet you we drink a beer. Okay, babies, bye.